Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, the Raven here. Part 15 of my New Game Plus Plants vs. Zombies playthrough. We're in the backyard at the pool. It's daytime, and we had the introduction of the Zomboni driver. The Zomboni driver zombie is a real butthole. He's really hard to take down because his machine takes the Zomboni machine takes so many hits. Not only that, it in the Game of the Year edition, I heard in later editions that he can't do this, but in the Game of the Year edition and older editions of Plants vs. Zombies, his Zomboni machine can crush any plant, even a tall nut inside of a pumpkin shell. Whatever you put in front of it, it can crush. The only thing you can do against the Zomboni driver is either have a lot of firepower that can blow him up, or spike rocks. Spike weeds are only effective against for one time. Spike rocks can pop the tires of a lot of Zomboni drivers before they get taken out. So that's your spike weed and spike rocks are going to be your main defense against them. Also, you want to have strong offensive power. Another thing about the Zomboni driver that people don't know is that he's immune to freezing. You cannot freeze the Zomboni driver. Ice Room won't freeze him, Snow Pea won't freeze him, and Winter Melon won't freeze him. It'll show him turning blue and like he'll look cold, but he's going to keep going right on ahead. He's not going to slow down. So just something to keep in mind, that he cannot be frozen, which makes the Snow Pea pick by Crazy Dave, kind of useless. And speaking of Crazy Dave's picks, let's check out what he gave us. Lily pads, which is good. That's our basic tool we need in the pool. Snow Pea, which it's effective against the regular zombies, the cone heads and the regulars, but not effective at all against the Zomboni driver. And also Cactus isn't very effective either, because it only shoots one projectile at a time, and the Zomboni driver takes a lot of hits. If the Zomboni driver crushes your plants, he also leaves an ice trail that'll allow bobsledding zombies to come in. And let's go to our almanac. I'll show you the bobsledding zombie. See the zombie bobsled team. They're not very strong, but they come in packs of 4. So that's what makes them difficult. There's so many of them at once. But he can only appear when there's a trail of ice for him to sled on. So you gotta make sure that you don't let that ice trail get very long. You won't have to deal with him at all. I just wanted to show him to you because I don't plan on letting him come out. So anyway, we have lily pads and we have some offensive plants that Crazy Dave picked for us. Let's augment that with our sunflowers. We're gonna pick spike weeds and spike rocks for the Zomboni driver. We don't need any defensive plants. There's no scuba zombies, pogos, or any other kind of crazy guys. So also the Zomboni driver can be chomped. So make sure we're gonna place chompers too. We're gonna take some pumpkin shells to protect our chompers. And let's see, a potato mine to get us started. And let's rock. I believe the cactus is the most useless plant we have this part of the game. But he's our cheapest gun. And spike rocks recharge slow, so let's get one of those down. Water defense. I haven't put anything in my water. I actually wanted to put more firepower down. And there's too many in the pool, so you know, augment some firepower down there. Alright, now we have a row of spike rocks. We're protected against the Zamboni driver. Now we're going to put our second line of defense, which is the piranha, the chompers. And we just heard the engine crank up. Boom. But the first one got popped, so I'm gonna play. I'm hoping to piranha plant will chomp one of them. That's what I'm trying to showcase. But they're filling up on regular zombies, so and this row right here has no pumpkin shells protected. Pretty odd choice by me. I guess I'm kind of helter-skelter around the map today. Too bad you can't place potato mines on the lily pads and blow them all to smithereens. He just filled up on whatchamacallit. I want to see him chomp a guy. And there's a lot in the water. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Add a little bit more firepower on that lane. We don't need sun at this point. We have enough sun. Pretty weird of me to not protect that lane. Usually I'm pretty good at that. I guess I didn't expect to be so many in the water, but we're already gonna fix that situation. Now here's the final wave. I hate it when the pumpkin shells get eaten. They look so ugly, like they're rotting or whatever. Alright, a little bit of trouble there, but I wouldn't be doing a let's play of the Plants vs. Zombies if I got into trouble, if I lost very easily. So, onward to level 37. And we have the return of the Zamboni driver. And we have the Buckethead zombies. So we got two high defense zombies. So we're gonna need firepower. That's what we're gonna need, because there's two high defense zombies. Like, you get 3 Bucketheads and a Zamboni in one lane. The Bucketheads will absorb all the hits and let the Zamboni driver run over your plants. So we're gonna lay down more spike weeds and spike rocks. Blah blah blah. And we had the scuba zombie. We have Slick Rick returning, so I call him Slick Rick because he hides in the pool and tries to pop out and eat something. So since he tries to be slick, that's his name, Slick Rick. Anyway, let's check out the plants Crazy Dave gave us to use. Lily pads again, excellent. We have walnuts, which not the best defense, but it's good against the scuba zombie. I probably won't be using it for the other zombies though. And we have coffee bean. Now, as you know, coffee bean is useless unless you choose a mushroom plant. So, not very many mushrooms are effective against these guys. Like, Buckethead zombies are too tough. The Zamboni drivers are too tough. The regular guys, you can just take them out with any gun. So, instead of using the coffee bean to destroy the zombies, let's use the coffee bean to... Well, we could use gloom shroom. In fact, let's use gloom shrooms. You also need fume shrooms for glooms. So, we're gonna get those. Obviously, we need sunflowers. Obviously, spike weed and spike rocks because of the Zamboni driver. And let's see, potato mines to help us get a leg up on the first wave. And this is what I selected, and hopefully I don't die. Yeah, and I got twin sunflower kind of early because, you know, when you have to wake up the mushrooms, they get expensive. Those are expensive plants to have if you have to wake them up. So you want to get that solar power up early. Wow, man, when those potato mines go off, they really go off. It's like wow, like you know the bass from the speaker, you know, shakes my laptop. So. That was probably a bad decision to put that guy that close. Yeah, that was a bad decision. Ah, crap. I'm being a little bit stupid today. No big deal, really, though. Yeah, my mouse is lagging on me. And I got like kind of a haphazard setup. I guess I didn't really plan out well how I wanted things to go. And now we see the fruits of that effort. But not very difficult to fix. And that guy's asleep down there. I accidentally moved the thing. Okay. Wow, like I'm really not paying attention on this one. What I should have did was bring the imitator to double up on these little walnut guys. Okay, now I'm sure of my setup at this point. Well, we got all the spiked rocks laid down, so that's a good thing. We won't have too much trouble after this point. Yeah, looks like we rectified all negative situations so far. Well, I had a feeling that guy was gonna get eaten. That's why I put a walnut there. Kind of a crazy, haywire setup, with a lot of improvisation. But as long as it works out, that makes it good. Anyway, you don't want anything to go 100% perfect every single time. I want the game to be fun for me too. And when things go wrong, like I place a wrong plan or I mess up on a lane or, some other kind of situation, it makes it better for me. I get more enjoyment out of it because I can feel like I solved the problem. Now you can see our Zamboni guys aren't a factor since we laid down the spiked rocks. And not only did we lay them down with a double row, and we've utilized all of Crazy Dave's selections. That's another good thing. And I'm just trying to make the thing look symmetrical now. And now we just play defense. just keep our little walnut friends healed. And that's it. Then I don't think they're gonna do it any much further than that. Like I said, so walnuts might go down in the center there, but especially since we don't have pumpkin shells, surprise ambush pool zombies might eat these gloom shrooms. But other than that, speaking of that, since that might happen, let's lay down an extra line of guns. You don't want to be too arrogant, too overconfident, you know, thinking that you got everything under control. Something can always happen at the last minute. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I appreciate it. That's level 3.6 and 3.7. Stay tuned for part 16 of my new game plus playthrough, Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year edition. I'm your host, Raven. I appreciate y'all watching and have a good day.